334S Yeah. God damn, I'm actually stuck. Help!
The server is leaking. The server is leaking. The server is leaking.
Server's leaking.
The server leaking. The server leaking. The server leaking.
Yeah, I cannot join the official server for some reason.
Yeah, we're about to crash your computer, bro.
Így
I'm rushing!
This is supposed to be this late. Call it.
Oh, this is running better than Rebel Rust, bro. Your computer's just better.
My name is Markiplier, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's. You guys are practically begging me to play this again, and I'm glad you agree that this is probably one of the scariest games I have ever played. The mechanics are so incredibly unique. And at the same time, I absolutely hate it because I have to play it. Now, my objective in this particular episode is I'm going to try to
Open the door.
like a little baby. That's going to happen too. I
did it!
Yay!
I won't talk quite as long as the week progresses.
Hey, are you guys going trick or treating?
Coxie? Are you talking?
Hey.
Door.
Holy fuck, you're Are you guys doing trick or treating?
Are you going cock-sucking? Are you going
cock-sucking?
Are you going cock-sucking? Hey, Gordon, get off my fucking team, asshole!
Are you guys going trick or treating?
Doesn't matter.
Are you guys going Juliet? Celebrate Christmas?
Greetings, mortals, and konnichiwa! Yes, Marasmus is learning Japanese! In the likely event, he will have to beg for his life. Well, therein lies a tale of horror! Short version, Marasmus owes $12,000 to the Japanese mafia.
Mario.
Не тот самый сервер. Это сервер теста.
So mayroon baratong laki maran yung hindang mo.
Strider!
The Hex!
Coffee, spelled backwards, is E-fuck, which is funny, because until I've had my coffee, I don't give a fuck about anything.
Hi.
Hi, me doctor!
Jawohl!
Charge me!
Ja!
Down! Down! Down!
I am the Übermensch!
Nicht!
Jawohl!
Ein
Are you guys going to Juliac? Are you having sex?
Man, I love malls. I do. Once I was in this mall up in Atlanta, and these guys were dancing for like money and stuff. And my friend Dave and I was all like,
Oh, sweetie, can you wait?
Jimmy Gibbs Jr. is the man. I mean, I don't know anybody like that. I mean, there was this guy, he makes dirt tracks, not stock cars, but open wheel cars, you know? And he was racing one in a ghost once. Not the first time. Okay, but there was a ghost. I knew this guy who was chasing the world record, standing on a field. He's been up there like 2 days or something. He wanted some beer, but they weren't giving me, so he got this rope. I don't ask me where he got the rope from. Man, all this mud reminds me of Fred Keith. Yeah, he was gonna build a shack once to live in and all. And I know most people they build houses and they become shacks. But Keith, he was about to jump right to the shack stage. But he had no wood. So he got some mud and was making what we were all thinking was gonna be these adobe bricks, you know, like when the people out west made bricks and shit. Well, he had mud and...
We ain't got time for this, Ellis.
I ain't never been a sugarcane field before. I mean, I've seen them and all, but no real reason to go into one. But now you go into a peach grove, you find all sorts of cool shit. This one time, I was in a... Do you know what suck the heads means? Because I came down here with Keith once, and he didn't know. And, I mean, it ain't nothing bad. It's about eating. I ever tell you about the time Keith and I made fireworks? Now, I didn't know shit about chemistry, but Keith figured gasoline burns, doesn't it? Third-degree burns on 95% of his body. Man, people in the next city over were called to complain about the smell of burning skin. I ever tell you about the time Keith tried to deep-fry turkey? Third-degree burns over 90% of his body. His doctor called up, like other doctors, to look at him because they'd never seen burns on top of existing burns. I ever tell you about the time my buddy Keith drove his car off a cliff, broke both his legs? Hey, it's not a funny ha-ha story so much as it's a make-you-think story. For instance, windshields look pretty durable, right? Yeah, not the case according to Keith. Son of a bitch flew right through that sucker. My buddy Keith lived in a graveyard once for a whole year. It wasn't a dare or nothing, he just got kicked out of his house. He said he never saw a single ghost except this one time when a ghost stabbed him from behind and took all his money, and he might have just been a homeless guy because he had a robe on with 2 eyes cut out his face. My buddy Keith tried camping out on top of a building once. He was shooting crows, but the police were too busy tear gassing him to ask what he was doing up there. He screamed for an entire year every single time. Rolled by a gator in a swamp. And he didn't agonize it or nothing. We were just trying to grab two so we could kiss him on and get him into a fight. But anyway, the third time Keith went under, I realized something was wrong. So I tell you every time I let Keith out in the town long, you would think it could happen because the water's so shallow. But that's how it gets you, man. Big good confidence. Keith was a chicken lady at the time. He was young, we were saved, but she didn't want to be there. I ain't run him over either. He somehow managed to fall under his own. I ever tell you about the time my buddy Keith fell out the roller coaster? Yeah, he didn't drop fall, mind. Just onto the track. Car people wouldn't stop the ride because all the other people paid good money and Keith snuck on for free, so he had to dodge for like 20 minutes or so. One time, the army bombed my buddy Keith. He went camping and didn't bother to read the signs, and I guess they were just testing bombs that day. All sorts of stuff too, not just regular bombs, like biological nerve gas bombs, shrapnel bombs, these bombs that break up into the air to like 100 smaller bombs. I'm gonna tell you about the time I let a Keith fell down an open manhole. He was was unconscious down there for like a week. During that time, on the nose to keep,